For the last 20 years, QuickBooks has done a great job of hiding accounting. And that's how they've gotten their market share. In fact, somebody was up here yesterday and said, we want to make accounting invisible. And so hide debits and credits, hide ledgers, hide journals. And it makes business sense for what they do. But it reminded me of Stephen Hawking when he wrote his book, A Brief History of Time. His publisher told him for every formula you add to your book, you'll cut sales in half. And the same thing is probably true for QuickBooks. But what I'd like to do, and I think you have a great opportunity with QuickBooks Online, is to go ahead and have a ledger available for accountants. Sometimes accountants need to see the ledger or subledger. It's just like formulas in Stephen Hawking's. You need to go ahead and see these formulas. The other issue that I'm working on is the client that says QuickBooks is perfect except for one thing. And that can usually be solved with a custom field. But the problem is the custom field doesn't apply to every transaction. So what I've come up working on is to parse the general ledger report from QBO and make a tree ledger. Basically all that is to go ahead and take the ledger information and go ahead and put that into a tree form so that the accountant can go ahead, pull up his ledger, filter it by the different fields, the different columns, and have the hierarchy based on the different columns or fields. In other words, we can have class, and then we can have it broken down by customer, and likewise. So it's not just a subledger, it's a tree ledger, which means like the Windows File Explorer, that format for a ledger that the accountant can see the books and see what's going on with the books. What's needed is I submitted a bug while working here, and we need to get on the reports, on the general ledger reports, get transaction IDs and transaction line IDs and sync numbers so that we can go ahead and line up custom fields and go ahead and create the ledger so that we can see them on a separate screen. They also need to make all general ledger items available for these reports. And then we just simply take the report out of QBO, parse it, put it into a tree list structure, and go ahead and use that for that. And that's my time. Any questions?